And we are live from Kiwanis Ice Arena. Jack Ziskin alongside Travis Quigley for the LI Sports Network will be with you here today. And another exciting matchup, this one between two Long Island squads. It's the Kings Park Commack Knights taking on St. Anthony's Friars, what will amount to be a must-win game in all likelihood for the Knights. Is a bit of a wrench thrown in the plans earlier on. Shenango Forks Blue Devils, they dropped their game to the Saugerties Mustangs, which after yesterday's matchup didn't seem all that likely. But as it stands, we have two teams at 1-1 and one team at 1-0. And depending on how this one shakes out, Travis, could have a lot of ramifications for the playoffs.
Yeah, KPC gets the win here, and every team in Division II will be 1-1. And that'll definitely make for an interesting set of 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock games.
Couldn't agree more, and right now it's Brady Monteleone entering. Well, it's Catalo at connect. Krauthammer at the save. Jason Krauthammer starting in net for the Knights. On the other side will be TJ Olmsnider. As Catalo before sends a shot that careens off the wall. Sent back towards the front, and KPC getting a clear, racing after it now. No Jack Salva here today for the Knights. The Merrimack lacrosse commit is out of the lineup, so something to keep an eye out for. They'll be a little short without him. And right now it's Brody O'Doherty leading the rush for the Friars, trying to slip through. The Knights force a change of possession as Friars get a partial change. James Aspermonte settling it for Cormac Terry. And chips it into the zone. James Schendorf on the chase. Shot from the point, turned aside by Krauthammer. Friars looking to get to work early on the cycle, sending it towards the slot that time. No one there, and Knights are now on the breakout. Chipped in by Ronnie Kemley. Ryan Walsh will chase. Cormac Terry guiding it towards Ryan Leone. Lead pass goes off James Schendorf. Krauthammer comes out to play it. Comes out at the point. Leone picks it off. Backhand pass. Redirected. Second effort from the Friars forward. Both teams battling for it in the left wing corner. Shot from Schendorf. Turned aside by Krauthammer. We get a whistle. And Travis, we saw these two squads face off in the semifinals. We were on the call together for two of the finals games and for the Friars. And what do you like so far for St. Anthony's? What do you like so far for KPC?
I mean, still early on in this one, but Friars sticking to their game plan that we normally see them play. I think for KPC, after yesterday's loss, it's going to be important to try to get out in front early here.
Daniel Savalos tied up by Greg Galvano. Officials letting him play early on. Gerard Nealon looking for a clear, a turnover. John Coyle racing in. Backhand shot turned aside by Olmsnider. Backdoor rebound turned aside as well, and comes back to Nick Sattler looking for a shot. Can't find it. Puts it off the wall. Comes around the corner. Opposite side now. Gerard Nealon. Greg Galgano, but Friars force a turnover. Zach Sorrell with possession and enters. Shot blocked. Loose in the slot. Another attempt, and they score. Gerard Nealon looks like he found the back of the net. It's 1-0 Friars.
Early start in this one for St. Anthony's. Pass back door and just a wide open tap in there. Not going to get much easier than that. Hot start here for St. Anthony's.
Gerard Nealon picks up goal. It's 1-0 Friars. Knights trying to enter, but puck comes to Brody O'Doherty, paired with Cormac Terry here today. Going D to D. Got a lead pass and heading up ice. Friars enter, shot towards the net is blocked and ends up going into the netting. We get a stoppage.
Jack, I said it's going to be important for KPC to try to jump out to a lead here. It's the Friars who do so. And it's going to be really important for Kings Park Commack to find a way to just slow down this Friars offense, really high-powered. And we saw it yesterday, they know how to put the puck in the net.
Right now, Friars battling for it. Commack, Terry pushing it up the wall. Stefan Hudzinski stepped into it. Now St. Anthony's looking to regroup. O'Doherty carrying, firing, punched out into the netting and get another stoppage. Just a really, really fast start for the Friars, and like we talked about yesterday a lot, they know how to slow the game down and dictate the pace of play. And right now it's Gerard Nealon with the go-ahead goal, just on a backdoor tap-in, getting to work. As it comes out to the point, Jack Mancini's shot redirected. And Friars still looking to get to work. Puck leaves the zone. Ryan Walsh battling Michael Catazone and gets some support from Ronnie Kenley, but the Friars on the back check. It's Schendorf and Rocca teaming up to help force a turnover. Now Aspermonte gets his own entry. Franco Justinic with it. Sending it back to his defenseman first. Goes off the wall. Rocca collects for the Friars and into the right wing corner. Spinning away from pressure. Schendorf tries to force it back up the wall. Both teams battling for it. Knights come away with it. A race now for the puck. Ryan Walsh versus Catazone. And the SCHSHL All-Stars steered it away from danger. Reset to Jack Mancini. And Friars senior defenseman looking up ice. Also an All-Star, actually, this year's event. Connor Cohen going D to D. Knights resetting in their own zone. Lead pass comes to Walsh, off the wall, all the way down, and icing waved off. Slipped by a defender, and now Friars looking to get back to work. Prang throws a hit that knocks Mancini off the puck, but a turnover. Puck enters the Knights zone. Connor Cohen guiding it away from the front. Lead pass intended. Brian Prang goes awry, and now Catazone tries to drop it off for Schendorf. That goes awry. Catazone finding it back into the zone now. Nick Sattler turned to the lineup yesterday after missing the end of the season for KPC back in Suffolk. Puck rolled all the way to the goal line. Daniel Savalos up to Tommy Azzariti. Cross ice feed. Puck skips Gerard Nealon, and now the Knights with a chance. Brian Prang with possession. Slides it towards the slot. Play is broken up. A good back check from Zach Sorrell, but it looks like there's a penalty going against Friars, Travis.
Yeah, I missed the call there, Jack. I missed the penalty, I should say. I see that it's a roughing call. And good opportunity here. Right around 6 minutes into the first, so a 1-0 game. Big chance for KPC here.
And the face-off ends up being won back by the Knights. D to D, shot gloved by Ohm Snyder. Tala 4 in the dot, matched up against Kemley. Draw is one back, comes up the wall. Puck leaves the zone, and Cohen collects in neutral. Carrying, enters, maintains possession, pulls up under pressure from Mancini. Pass finds Lemza. Beneath the goal line, Kemley. Back to Lemza. Turnover forced by the captain, Monteleone. Friars racing up ice. Trying to push the pace here, short-handed. Cohen angles him off the puck. Both teams still battling for it. Puck comes out of the zone, and Doherty breaks it up. Another chance for Monteleone. Catala lost the handle in the corner. Knight setting up ice. Pass finds its way through Jesse Lemza, curling away from pressure. Moves it along. Pass, shot. Can't get the redirect. Wanted Walsh on the back door. Good point. Hudzinski. Back to Walsh, who carries, circles, centers. Shot kicked out, loose in the slot. Both teams looking for it. James Aspromonte comes away with 40 seconds left on this power play, Travis. Friars with possession.
Good shot there. KPC did a good job setting up. Now just got to break it back out, trying to get up into the zone with the last 30 seconds of this power play here.
And the Knights pressing with Doherty over to Aspromonte, breaking up another opportunity. Nealon on the forecheck. Commack Terry now shot. Karam's around the wall, comes out. Michael Catazone fires it back in. Looks like the Friars back on the attack. Even strength returns. Knights now hitting the over Coyle over. Brzezinski's shot into the netting, and we'll get a stoppage here. And the face-off is won back by the Friars. Rocca on for Terry. Entering Schendorf now. Tried to drag across. Shot towards the net from his knees, and get a whistle and a penalty. Tripping is the call. Friars to the power play. Penalty to Maximus Hudzinski. Knights get a clear off to a strong start on this PK. Brody O'Doherty looking up ice, carrying. Crosses the red line, enters the zone. Moves it to the backhand. Beneath the goal line, Tommy Azzariti and Brody O'Doherty, a little give and go play, but a pass towards center. It's turnover forced by Tyler Granelli, and Friars now have to get to work. Luis Catallo, the fourth, trying to drag through Lemza. Doesn't get through himself. Azzariti muscled off the puck. Good defensive play there for Lemza, who now gets to work on the forecheck. Mancini against Granelli, moves it on. Luis Catallo, fourth backhand. No look pass. Azzariti drops it off Monteleone. Shot towards the front, batted down, and another clear for this Knights penalty kill.
Strong start on the kill here for KPC.
And now O'Doherty enters, and fire shot that I think ramped off the stick of Krauthammer and hit the end boards. Clearing attempt broken up, and drop pass. Mancini walking in. Pass across is deflected. Friars. Brody O'Doherty trying to get to work on the cycle. Instead, the Knights bank it off the glass. Comes down low though. Redirect. Krauthammer out of his crease. Puck is loose. Comes out to the point. Friars trying to find the empty net. But right now, just trying to get it towards the net. Monteleone has it. Sends it towards the front. It's redirected. Jack Mancini collects. 7 seconds remaining in the period. Pass to Tommy Azzariti. Moving over to Monteleone. Shot. Goes wide. Penalty has expired. Jack Mancini with possession. Circling. Tried to hand it off. Turnover force. John Coyle here. Being a hit by Mancini. And now Monteleone with it. Shot off the back wall. Whipped around the boards. It comes to Christian McGreen, who tries to poke it ahead. John Coyle can't get enough on it. Now comes Catallo's shot. Redirected. Sean Richardson just throwing it up there. Knights looking for a clear. Hemmed in their own zone. Another shot turned aside by Krauthammer. And Power play might be over. The Friars aren't done pressing. Jack Mancini moving it left to right, walking in, pulling on the brakes in the corner, pass across, intended for Azaridi, was deflected. He's back to Mancini, his shot turned aside. Krauthammer gets the cover, and then Friars, Travis, they've got 9 shots already.
Yeah, I mean, KPC did a good job on that kill, but the last, I'd say, 30 seconds or so of it, Friars were able to set things up, and then once we moved into 5-on-5, got a couple of nice shots on Krauthammer, who's been pretty solid in the net today so far.
He's a real strong goaltender, one of the reasons KPC had such a strong season. It's been sent to length of the ice now by the Knights. They're still hemmed in. Their own zone. Schendorf in the dot, centering Nealon and Aspromonte. Catazone and Savalos on the back end. And right wing dot. One forward on net. Krauthammer gets the cover. Face off is one Friars possession. Schendorf cross. Ends up in the corner. Comes back out to the point. Catazone shot. Kicked out off the pad of Krauthammer. Knights in neutral, looking to enter the Friar zone, but as they do, Catazone comes away with possession, sends it up the wall. That's going to go all the way down for icing.
Mostly Friars here through the first about 12 minutes of the first period. KPC really need this one if they want to keep their hopes at a state championship alive.
Ryan Leone heading up ice for the Friars. They've won back-to-back tournaments. Their reign in Suffolk might be over, at least for now, but still a chance to defend their 3rd straight state title. Right now, the Knights on the back check, Cohen to Brunelli. Puck leaves the zone. Brody O'Doherty looking to recollect. Slides across to Leone, back across. O'Doherty dishes Terry. Stretch pass off the wall. Devin Curry gets a piece of it. Ryan First gets the rest of it, carries it behind his own net. Backhand up the wall, Coyle. Chipping it ahead, race for the puck. A nice defensive play by Terry. Friars end up back in their own end. Trying to pitch that one out, they can't. Curry on the attack, comes to Zach Sorrell, walking in. Shot kicked out, loose. Rebound off the end boards. Now the puck being settled by the Knights. Krauthammer's already faced 12 shots. He stopped 11 of them. And now looking for an answer. KPC sends it across the slot. Puck leaves his own. Maximus Hudzinski spinning away. Has to pull up and dump it in because Brunelli and Lemza had to check up, and now Friars have regained control. Commack, Terry looking D to D. O'Doherty trying to send that one up the wall. Can't leave it alone, but second effort comes to Azaridi, who escapes one forecheck, but not the second. A chance for the Knights. Shot, save, Owen Snyder. Glove save. Critical one at that.
A little bit more sustained offensive zone pressure there for Kings Park Commack. Trying to swing a little bit of momentum in their direction.
And as the draw is won by Ronnie Kemlin, Friars come away with it. Brady Monteleone heading up ice, pushing the pace. Knocked off the puck. There's a penalty going against Nick Sattler. There'll be a whistle. So another power play for the Friars. versus Walsh. Ball is won by KPC, fired around the wall. They get their first kick clear of the kill, and Kemley lost the stick. Monteleone regains possession, handed it off to Azaridi. Shot off the pipe, it out, it's loose. Free, kicked out, battling for it. Pile up. Hammer gets to his feet. Friars regain possession. Catala the fourth to Brody O'Doherty. Cross pass deflected, ramped up the stick, but doesn't go out of play. Monteleone to Catala the fourth, but it ends up rolling on him, and Friars have to reset. Friars on the defense. A shot from Ronnie Kemley, short-handed. It was gloved by Snyder. Follow forward to Tommy Azaridi. Gerard Milan enters. Spinning away from pressure, moved it to Azaridi. Back off the wall, Christian McGrain. Battling with Gerard Milan. Puck comes free, or 1.5 while curling towards center. Pass to Commack Terry. Moved over to Brody O'Doherty. Back to Milan, whose shot is turned aside. And to back towards the slot. Pinching in, Catala the fourth gets it. Monteleone saucers it to the point. Give and go with Terry. He gets it back from Monteleone. Shot punched out into the netting. We got to stop it. Friars getting to work. 21 seconds remaining on this power play.
Good start to the kill for KPC, able to clear it out. But Friars settled the puck back down, able to move into their set in the offensive zone, and have been able to put a few shots on net here on this power play, but settling in the cage, Jason Krauthammer.
Face-off is controlled by the Friars. Pass off the end boards. James Shendorf puts it off the back of the net, battling Ryan first, and kicked out to Aspromonte. 5 seconds remaining on the power play. Friars still looking for one last shot, and penalty expire. Aspromonte with Terry. It's even strength right now. Knights looking clear, they get it. Commack Terry has it. Pass up the wall, comes to James Shendorf. Carries in, tied up, manages to muscle through. Off the end boards, puck comes front and now leaves the zone. 40 seconds remaining in the period. Ryan Leone carrying ahead. Krauthammer gets the cover. 35 seconds now. Dick Sattler's penalty for interference. Gerard Milan's goal assisted by Devin Curry earlier on, and all even as we're just seconds away from the end of the first frame, Travis. Face-off is won forward by Sorrel. Knights looking for a clear. Brody O'Doherty up the wall. KPC comes away with the Friars, looking to get it back into the zone. Connor Cohen, D to D. Off the wall. Nelly can't settle it. Friars are off sides as Sorrel tried to fish that one out of the zone without the officials being any wiser. No such luck. Face-off one back to Cavazon. Cross from Monteleone. Turnover force. Chance for the Knights coming in. Grinelli. Pass towards the front. Kicked out. Shot. Save. Olmsteiner jabbing at it, but it's over.
Big stop there by TJ Olmschneider. Probably the best chance of the period for KPC, coming right at the end of the period, but nonetheless, good opportunity and big save there for Olmschneider.
And some pleasantries being exchanged now, too. Looks like Coyle's being escorted to the box. See if anyone's heading there for the Friars. Nonetheless, it looks like another power play for St. Anthony's at this time. These two teams, this is their 5th meeting. We already saw the pleasantries exchanged from the net. We obviously leave that to the officials. Not our place to comment on, of course, but a little history lesson all the way back. The season opener for these two squads when the Knights came away with a 4-2 victory over the then defending CHSHL champs. And they did the same in their second meeting of the season, but Friars took game 3 of the regular season series. They went on to beat them in the semifinals before falling short in county finals. Knights coaching staff discussing with the officials. As it stands, it's going to be a power play. A penalty to Coyle. Just going to double check that was assessed for it.
It was roughing.
Alright, so roughing is the call. And third power play of the period for the Friars. They haven't been able to capitalize on the first 2. And Jason Crowder, the longer this goes on, Travis, I'm guessing you'll agree. The longer he keeps this puck out of the back of their net as the period expires, just 3 seconds gone by on the power play. If you let him settle into this game, there's a chance he might not give up another one here in this game, maybe not the rest of the tournament. Quick break, we'll be right back for the second stanza.
Travis Quigley here, going to provide a quick first period analysis. Shots on goal in that one in favor of the Friars, 13-6. We'll show that for you on your screen. Good period for St. Anthony's there as they're up 1-0, scoring a goal early on in the first and maintaining that lead. KPC put together a little bit of offense at the end of that first period, but unable to beat TJ Olmschneider, so still a goose egg on their side of the scoreboard as we're starting to get ready for period number 2 here. So I'll remind you guys at home, St. Anthony's 1-0, KPC 0-1, and very important game for the Division II standings.
And the Friars won the draw forward. Cohen came away with it, and puck is sent all the way down, icing waved off. Of course, because of the penalty kill right now, Friars looking to regroup and transition. Travis, you said it. This game has a lot of ramifications for the standings. That one's fired in. There's a scenario where if KPC loses here, it could be decided by which team with one win comes away with the second spot in the division. That'll come down to tiebreakers.
Well, if St. Anthony's comes away with this one, it's really going to be that 4 o'clock game between Saugerties and KPC is going to be a big one.
A quick turnaround for them. If Saugerties can pull off that second straight win, that would obviously be able to evade the one loss, though. Hard for me to imagine getting swept, but that's the position we're in right now. Monteleone to Brody O'Doherty at the point. Turnover nearly forced. Louis Catala, the fourth, recovers it. Monteleone looking. Stretch pass. Gerard Nealon's shot. Turned aside. Rebound is kicked out. It's poked away from the slot. Ronnie Kemley in the court. Sends it out of the zone. Ryan Walsh racing after. O'Doherty trying to box him out. Walsh throws the shoulder, sends the Friars defender down to the ice, and Olmsnyder turns aside and shot. There's a penalty. Looks like it's going against the Friars.
I think it's going to be a high sticking call here going against Brody O'Doherty. Moves to 4-on-4 for a little bit here. And then KPC is going to get a minute and 30-second power play.
A really strong start to this second period, and including the playoffs, the season series is 2-2. But Knights really need this win right now to keep their hopes at a title alive, like you said, Travis. Now heading up ice, Jack Mancini muscles past Richardson. Knocked free, Granelli looking for a clear glove down. Goal line comes to Mancini. Over Sorrell, off-angle shot turned aside by the KPC netminder Krauthammer. Comes out to the point. Back to Sorrell. Walking in, drag, shot is blocked by Richardson. Toe drag in shot, you like, Travis. Now the Knights shot. They score! A power play goal as the penalty expires. It's 1-1. KPC has new life.
That was a really big goal there. And as we take a look at the replay, sorry, triggered the wrong one. Really nice puck movement on the 3-on-2 rush, and no mistake on the one-timer, putting it top shelf. And a big goal here for the Kings Park Commack Knights.
And a nice feed from Tyler Granelli, but it's nice feed from Jesse Lems, but it's Tyler Granelli who gets the job done, finds the back of net. Sean Richardson picking up an assist as well. Nick Sattler. All play is broken up. Daniel Savalos fires it in. Krauthammer settles it for Sean Richardson, and breakout pass goes awry. A chance for the Friars, but a friendly fire collision nearly leads to a breakup, and then Azaridi lost the handle. Friars force a turnover. Monteleone's shot, toe save. Azaridi scores. Tommy Azaridi buries the rebound. The Friars are right back up by 1.
Good finish there by Azaridi. You see, making that initial stop was Jason Krauthammer, but Azaridi sitting there on the back post, awaiting the rebound. And couldn't get it the first time, tucked it in the second time. It's a 2-1 lead, excuse me, in favor of the Friars.
Monteleone picking up the assist. A big play for the Friars captain. Right now, D-to-D pass, trying to push this puck up ice. Catazone clipping it in. Krauthammer paddles it down. Max Missadzinski moves it up the wall. And a turnover forced by Azaridi, but the Friars can't handle it. Puck comes out in neutral. Michael Catazone now on the back check. Puck comes off the wall. Missadzinski pops out in front. Comes back out to the point. Shot redirected. Doesn't make it on net. And the captain off the wall. Correction, pass towards the captain off the wall. Can't connect that time. Too much on it, and we'll get icing. Heads all the way back down. 13:53 remaining in the second period. 2 goals already, Travis. A bit of a change of pace considering the first period.
Hot start here for both sides. And this is going to be one that comes right down to the wire. And KPC knows it. They're fighting for everything here.
As that one's sent to the opposite side. Knights looking to get to work with the Friars. Bank it off the glass, out of the zone. And now Ryan Leone on the attack to James Aspermonte. Franco Justinic gets it Up and out. Cohen had a piece of it. Now Aspromonte enters, pulls up, trying to send it towards the front for a redirect. Can't connect. Puck is held in. Cohen racing after it. Knights looking for a clear. Justinic poked away. Aspromonte on the back check. O'Doherty moving it D to D. Nice stutter step there. Now entering. Aspromonte shot off the block of Krauthammer, ends up trickling out, and now the Knights have possession. Stefan Hudzinski looking to find his way past O'Doherty and ends up in the corner, tied up. A battle between Hudzinski and O'Doherty heating up, making a pass over, and we get a whistle and a penalty now.
They're both gone.
Coincidental roughings coming.
Well, Hudzinski back to the box. O'Doherty will join him, so stay at 5-on-5. Face off one forward by the Friars. Rocket across. Gerard Nealon trying to slip past first. No such luck, and puck comes out into neutral. D to D. And off the wall. Trying to head up ice, but the Friars force turnover. Both teams trying to settle it at center. Cohen over to Prang. Leads Kemley. Can't get the shot off. Walsh now on the forecheck, and Mancini spinning away from pressure. Gets tied up beneath the goal line. Walsh to Cohen, walking in, shot, and doesn't make it on net. Walsh collects the loose change, moves it over to Cohen, who finesses his way past one player. Walsh's shot redirected, it's loose. Knights pressing, it's in front, and Snyder gets the stop.
KPC is going to get some more offense going here. Just gave up that second goal, but still just down by one. I think it's all about for them just trying to get a little bit more sustained pressure, a little bit more O-zone time, and like I always say, traffic in front of the net.
Face off is one back. KPC has possession. Delayed penalty. Looks like it's heading against the Knights. Correction, that was just offside. My apologies. Arm was up. Wild. It must have taken a while on the back check. Get out of the zone. Right now, puck nearly ramps out of play. Shot from the point. Krauthammer makes the stop. Angling it to Richardson, who threw it up the wall as Reedy gets it back on the cycle. Trying to move it off. Monteleone popped off the boards. Shot from the point. Turned aside. Krauthammer gets the cover. Not at the midway mark of the second stanza, but Jason Krauthammer's already made 17 stops for the Friars. Boyle trying to win the draw back. Friars, Ryan Leone comes away with it. Throwing into the corner, trying to get to work on the cycle. The Knights force a turnover. Nelly chips it out of his own. James Schendorf on the back check. Pulls up, makes a pass. That goes all the way down. It's going to be icing. Face-off one. Friars heading up ice. 2-on-1 developing pass towards the front. Redirected off the back of the net. Maximus Hudzinski had it. Louis Catallo gets it back. On the cycle, Brady Monteleone sending it towards center. Nealon rescues it. Cutting towards center. Off the wall. Catallo the fourth shot. Karaming off the boards. Comes out to the point. And Commack Terry moving it towards center. Gerard Nealon pulls up, toe drag. Pass off the wall. Catallo the fourth tied up there, but hands it back off to Nealon. Chips it off the wall. Max Zielinski wants to clear it. Rolls past Jack Manzini. Tyler Granelli battling for it. And looks like we get a whistle and a penalty. So offsetting minors expired. Tyler Granelli to the box, and looks like there's 2 penalties now on the play. There's also going to be Jesse Lemza heading for the box. Zinski for roughing and an interference minor to Tyler Granelli. It's a 5-on-3. Face off. Ends up with the Friars outside their own zone. Re-entering now, Commack Terry. Carrying it around the net. In front, pass comes all the way out. Shot, save, rebound. Lances off the glass. The Knights get a crucial clear. It's a 1 minute, right, 1 minute and 40 seconds now, but it was 2 full minutes on a 5-on-3 for the Friars. And Travis, you have to think they have to find a back row here. Even though they're leading, if the Knights get this kill, you have to think that's a momentum change.
It's going to be all about setting things up right here in the offensive zone. Got to get shots on Krauthammer. Got to get a lot of traffic. He's a very good goalie. He's going to make the first stop, I would say, at least 7, 8 out of 10 times.
And Friars now resetting because we saw that kick by Sorrell trying to keep the puck on the stick there. A good chance in the 2-on-1 now. Monteleone finessing his way. Shot! And turned aside by Krauthammer, denying Zach Sorrell at point-blank range. Puck comes out to the point. Jack Mancini sliding it over. It's too far ahead of Gerard Nealon. Friars resetting. Monteleone beneath the goal line. Up to the point. Shot. Punched out into the corner. Monteleone reflex. Just 37 seconds remaining on this power play. Shot from Monteleone. Stopped by Krauthammer.
Great job from KPC. They've done a really good job here. And it's difficult when you're down 5-on-3 of keeping the power play, keeping the puck outside. And they did a really good job of that. They're doing a good job taking away those seam passes across the ice, and because that's what St. Anthony's trying to do. They're trying to get Krauthammer moving side to side, try to beat him on a one-timer or something of that nature. So really good job by the KPC defense here on this kill.
Comes out to the point. O'Doherty over. Shot gloved but not grasped. Loose beneath the goal line. Azariti over to Aspromonte. Back to Azariti. Up to the point, shot, kicked out, rebound comes free, and Mancini holding it in 10 seconds remaining. O'Doherty looking across, it's behind Azariti, or correct, it's behind Aspromonte. Slides over to Azariti. The power play is over. A successful kill for the Knights. They're still getting their extra 2 skaters on. As Schendorf to the front, play is broken up. Sattler looking for a clear, he fires it all the way down, it's icing. And Travis, interesting, we've seen a lot of 5-on-3s, especially first of all, the Suffolk playoffs, and obviously here this weekend, we've seen a few. And we've seen a lot of teams unable to capitalize. And correct me if I'm wrong, you're definitely a better source in this than I am. You ever see teams line up 2 players behind the 5-on-3? So I was reading up on it a lot this past weekend. A lot of coaches.
I'm sorry, where?
What?
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear where you said.
Oh, I didn't say where. I think I was just rolling through Instagram, TikTok, stuff like that.
Well, you said teams line up, but I didn't hear where you say.
Oh, 2 guys play behind the goal line. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, I didn't hear that.
My apologies.
But I can answer your question following the play here.
26 shots on net for the Friars, but a turnover by the Knights. They're looking to press. Jesse Lemza tied up. And the Friars get the clear. Aspromonte. Tazariti tries to drag through, separated from the puck. Christian McGrain collects. Hands it off to Sean Richardson in the corner. Tried to. Play was broken up. Richardson gets it back from Grinelli. Carrying up ice. Shot on net, turned aside. Rebound. And it's sticked away. Comes beneath the goal line, sent towards the front. And then corralled out to the wall. And now the Friars get a clear. Grinelli recovers and pressuring. Pass comes across. Ronnie Kemley with it. Drops it off. James Schendorf. With a whistle for.
I think it was a high stick, but Jack, just to circle back, I can answer your power play question for you really quick. I think the biggest thing, and this is what makes such a difference and why you see some NHL teams have such success with setting things up behind the net, whether it's 5-on-4 or 5-on-3, is it changes the look, it changes the dynamic. Most teams, they set their power play up either in the umbrella, where you got two guys on the flank, one guy up top, typically stack guys in front of the net, or you have the overload, where you're working off the half wall down behind the goal line. When you set two guys up behind the goal line like that, it changes the angle, it changes how the defense has to play you. Most of the time, defense aren't going to know how to play that. They're going to be stuck puck watching.
And now shot from Kemley. Like I said, I thought you'd have a better answer than I did, and you absolutely did.
Try to break it down and make it sound smart.
That's what we get from the NCAA Division II product from University of Southern New Hampshire.
Yes.
I never trust myself to get it right as we get that listen. To be fair, I know you're a Babylon guy. I kept saying you went to West Islip because you played for the Lions in high school.
Not a West Islip guy, though.
Very important distinction, I suppose.
It is.
Well, no, it isn't.
It is. It's a massive distinction. West Islip, North Babylon. A little bit of a rivalry there, so not much association outside of North Babylon kids having to play for the West Islip high school hockey team.
Right now, looking to press. Carried in. Shot from Monteleone is stopped. Second attempt from Catala, the fourth. And now KPC heading up ice. Brian Prang tried to break through Savalas. Mancini rescues it. Now a turnover, a chance for Prang, but we get a whistle. Hand pass.
What the fuck are you looking at?
That's why I'm not an official, Jack.
What a hand pass! Passed it to him!
They've got tough calls to make in a split second.
As the draw is 1-1 Friars, a golden opportunity. Slips through the Knights' fingertips, and that's just the way she goes sometimes. Right now, Knights looking for another chance. 2-on-1 Kemley with Walsh. Pass across, it's deflected. Catala the fourth, breaking it up, and now the Friars. Monteleone pressing against first, trying to slip past. Shot off the pad, and Joe Rocca to Louis Catala the fourth comes out to the point. Terry moving it over. Monteleone collects on the cycle of Rocca. Off the back of the net first, throws it up the wall. Comes to Doherty, walks in. Shot on net. Correction blocked. Might have gone off Rocca at first. Then it's pitched into the stands.
Hope everyone's okay.
Yeah, I'll be honest. I was just looking for the reactions. I think they're fine, but
plenty of spectators here this morning.
I think that's.
I always liked up at school when I would commentate baseball. We had a hill on the first baseline, so all the foul balls, everybody would go crazy for them. It was pretty funny to watch.
I think that was Orion, too. I was actually looking for their dog, too, because they brought their dog up. Shane Ryan, the Friars' backup netminder, brought their golden doodle Bentley up. Doherty has a shot from the point. Galgano deflected it out. I really feel like pivoting towards dogs is always acceptable on any broadcast, but especially with 12 games this weekend before playoffs. Hudzinski in the dot versus Schendorf.
What are we in 8 of 12 right now?
Yeah, we're almost halfway through the round robin. Well, we are halfway through the round robin. We're not necessarily at the end of the tournament just yet, obviously. But
I think you were looking for almost halfway through our day.
yeah, I was looking for it, and
Just couldn't find it. That's all right.
Commack Terry walking in, saved from Krauthammer, jabbing at it, and whoa. Pleasantries being exchanged, and we'll let the officials sort this one out.
That was a really good shot right there from Commack Terry. He got the puck at the blue line, and instead of just throwing it at the net or throwing it deep into the corner, he picked his head up, saw that he had a couple steps that he could take, took those 2-3 steps in, got to about the top of the circle, let one fly, and it was a good low shot at the blocker. Almost generated a rebound, but Krauthammer was right on top of it. But that's what I was talking about a little bit earlier for both teams, is getting that traffic in front of the net, making it hard on both goaltenders, because that's a majority of goals scored at the highest level are scored due to rebounds, due to traffic.
And to their credit, the Friars do a pretty solid job of that. Krauthammer coming out this pre-stat time, made the stop, and currently on the forecheck, it's Nealon. I wish I had something to add to that. I don't. You're at the very least smarter than me when it comes to hockey, but right now, I'm going to have to focus on the game plan instead of waxing poetic about our color commentator. Hoyle has possession, looking across, D to D, and Nealon up the wall, off the partition. Knight's resetting. Hudzinski, and now it comes to Jack Mancini. Comes out to Nealon with it up ice. Fires into the corner. Curry after it, trying to shield it. Jesse Lemza sends it to the point, held in, shot, scores! Not sure if that was Catazone or looks like they're celebrating like it's more like Catazone. So another goal for the Friars, 3-1 traffic.
Traffic. I was just about to say, what do I keep saying here, Jack? You look at the replay here. Krauthammer did not even see it. We'll take a look at the behind the net camera, but look at this. Look at all this traffic. 4 bodies in front of him. Really, really difficult for the goalie to work around that and find that puck. Really nice shot from the point there. And St. Anthony's extending their lead to 3-1.
Big goal for Friars, potentially a game breaker. Michael Catazone from Devin Curry, second assist of the game for Curry. And Friars get a lot of offense from the line. Catazone, just the latest, they had 2 all-star defensemen this year, including Mancini. Right now it's Tommy Azzariti looking to move it to the point. Pass outside the reach of Commack Terry. Actually had a hat trick against the Mustangs. Kind of got lost in the fray when we were on the call that game, so did want to congratulate him. Not the Mustangs, but the Friars. No, it was Mustangs. Ryan Walsh now working. Commack Terry trying to break up the play. Ryan praying towards the front. Moving behind that shot. Ricochets off the boot. Right now, Friars get the cover. Big hit there, drawing some attention. .2:11 remaining in the second period. No Jack Sauer for the Knights, and to commit to Merrimack College for lacrosse. I believe I mentioned that at the top of the broadcast, so obviously you have to prioritize that. Can't blame him for it. Congratulations to him. Very good hockey player. Guess lacrosse was his calling in some respects, but not a nice loss for this Knights squad, and they trailed 3-1. They now shot 30-12, Travis.
Yeah, something we talked about. Friars, just they're accurate, they're precise. They get pucks on net, they know how to score. Krauthammer's been really solid for KPC.
And right now it's Ryan Walsh ahead with Ronnie Kemley, trying to turn the tide back in the Knights' favor. They had a strong start to the second period that kind of petered out in some respects. Friars really have the ability to wear you down with all three lines. And Brody O'Doherty with possession. Spinning away, trying to push this one up the wall. Comes up, but not out. That's chip pass, Justinic by Mancini. A chance now, the aforementioned Friars defender, and love save for Krauthammer. Radzinski and Schendorf exchanging pleasantries in front. 1:16 now remaining. Friars will get the change up front. Looks like Mancini and O'Doherty will close out this period on the back end. And don't forget, after this period there is an ice cut. So we'll take a quick break for the intermission, second intermission that is, and then we'll be right back for the third period. Joe Rocca battling along the wall. Friars forcing it free. Gerard Nealon over for Brody O'Doherty. Firing. Shot ends up caroming off the netminder and comes out in front. Hudzinski picking off a pass on the cycle and pushing it up ice. Greg Galgano pushing it in, and now Justinic on the back check is Brody O'Doherty. Sashays it on for Nealon, tried to drop it off. O'Doherty shot on net, turned aside, poked out, it's loose, free. Richardson throws into the corner, slap shot redirected just wide by Rocca.
Friars keeping the pressure on here. They want one more before the end of the period.
Pops out, shot turned aside, Nealon spinning, looking, fires towards the front. 18 seconds remaining, Friars still driving possession. Gerard Nealon to the point, Mancini D-to-D with O'Doherty. Comes back to Nealon, shot from the slot, it's blocked. They pitch it up but not out of the zone. O'Doherty looking for it off the end boards, it's covered by Krauthammer, and exchanging words with Sattler. It's actually the first time those words were pleasant.
Jack, if not for that block by Sattler in front of the net there, it could easily be a 4-1 game right now. So, like I said earlier on, St. Anthony's are trying to get Krauthammer and try to beat him side to side with some one-timers and quick passing. Quick pass into the bumper guy in the slot, and a huge block there by Sattler. Keeps this one a 3-1 game.
They've really done a good job of trying to utilize that bumper spot too, as Lemza wins the draw forward. Like you said, it's all about the highest levels, it's traffic, it's rebounds. I'm missing part of that. I'm not as eloquent as you, obviously.
No, you got most of it.
Got most of it. That's really the best we can hope for. So, Travis, any final thoughts before we take a break?
You know, I keep saying it, but this is really important, this intermission break. It's something that the teams aren't used to, obviously, throughout this weekend, 3 games in the round robin. You'll get used to it a little bit, but it's different. So it's important when you go into these breaks, keeping calm, don't overhype yourself, don't overthink too much on the other side as well. You know, it's important, just get your rest, get hydrated, rest those legs, be ready to come back out for a big third period. I think KPC is really going to try to take advantage of this intermission as they're down by 2, and I mentioned it earlier, they're fighting for their lives here. They definitely need to pick up a win if they want to have a chance to move on to the semifinal tomorrow morning.
And with that, we'll take a quick break. We'll be back for Puck Drop with a clean sheet. And don't forget to use this intermission to follow the @LI Sports Network on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Friars lead the Knights 3-1. We'll be right back.
Go to one of the locker rooms.
We are back for the start of third period action on the Long Island Sports Network. Kings Park Commack Knights taking on the St. Anthony's Friars. Louis Catallo, the fourth in the dot. Matched up against Jesse Lemza, who won it back. Knights regrouping. Stretch pass, Grinelli. And Lemza chasing after it. Pokes it ahead. Grinelli towards the front. Catallo steers it away from the front, but ends up at the point of the shot that's blocked. Ends up leaving the zone now. Louis Catallo, the fourth, enters against Coyle. Drops it off Monteleone across. Pass went off the wall. Knights leave the zone. And a turnover forced by Jack Mancini, and APC has to regroup. On the attack, Italo's shot. Karam's wide. Battle along the boards. Aspromonte in the corner. Knights come away with it. Pushing in neutral. Rodeo Doherty with the takeaway. Leads Aspromonte to Endorf in the corner. Shielding. Tied up by first. Lemza supporting. Aspromonte trying to force it free. And the Friars are poised to come away with it. Puck comes up, but not out of the zone. Racing after it now. It's covered by Olmsnyder as Walsh pressured against Terry. Friars won the draw. Knights got it back and fired it right into the netting. So we'll get a stoppage. Might have been deflected, actually, but nonetheless. Schendorf versus Kemley. Puck comes up, but not out. Sattler holding it in. Moves it over to Richardson. Shot on net. Turned aside by Owen Snyder. Now Brian Prang to the point. Sattler walks in, shot redirected, ends up back in that right wing corner of the Friars zone. Knights trying to get to work on the cycle. Commack Terry poking it ahead, and first it's Catazon poking it towards Terry, but a turnover force, Prang towards the slot. Aspromonte gets it out, Leon with it. Back to Aspromonte, shot. Terry can't get the deflection. Really been active in transition and offensively right now, and Friars still on the attack. Aspromonte with it. Shielding. Drops it off. Comes out in front. And now Friars have to reset. Sorrell moving it left to right. Across. Shot. And a stick saved by Krauthammer.
Like I said, Jack, they're trying to get him moving side to side. Really solid goalie. It'll take a lot to beat him.
Right now, a big play along the wall. Knights nearly force a turnover. Zach Sorrell now carrying, entering, pulls up, drops it off, shot, kicked out. Ends up in the right wing corner, inched up towards the half wall, now back in the corner. Sorrell curling away from pressure, we got a whistle here. Not sure exactly what happened there. Officials discussing.
I'm going to be honest with you. What happened was Stefan Hudzinski lost his stick, and I'm not going to lie, it looked like he took James Aspromonte's of the Friars stick and then was playing with Aspromonte's stick, because I saw Brady Monteleone take the stick out of Hudzinski's hands and skate it over to the bench and give it to Aspromonte.
Isn't that a penalty?
That was wild.
I honestly did not know you could get away with that. I love it. But
I saw what was happening, but I wasn't really sure. And until I finally saw Monteleone take the stick back and bring it over to the bench.
That's amazing.
Clever by Hudzinski.
Yeah, clever. That's the word we're looking for. Are we allowed to say that it was such a dumb idea that it was brilliant?
That was.
That's all. That was my first thought. I mean, hey, if you can do it, I guess. But
I've never seen that one before.
I'm pretty sure I really thought that would be a penalty, honestly.
Still not really sure why the whistle blew when it did, but I'm just here to provide analysis. And that was my analysis.
Well, I guess right now Friars a possession shot from an off angle out of play.
Friars trying to take advantage of a turnover there. Krauthammer again, though, he's been really Johnny on the spot here. He's made a lot of big saves, faced 37 shots, still a 3-1 game in favor of the Friars. But Jason Krauthammer been really solid for KPC. Just looking to respond here on the offensive side of things.
First off, I'm adding Johnny on the spot to my list of one-liners from Travis Quigley. Right up there, taking the full tide of the wind and setting it behind your sails. But the first game we called, actually, was Bulls versus KPC. Krauthammer was phenomenal in that one as well, all the way back in the regular season. Out in Suffolk County on the island, but right now it's Gerard Milan pressing. Whistle here.
Back into the crowd. Up in beautiful Saugerties, New York, the Kiwanis Ice Arena.
Yeah, if only our Airbnb was a little closer to the rink.
12 steps.
Could have been 11. Shot on net, turned aside, rebound, kicked out again.
Beautiful job there. Krauthammer, 2 big saves.
Comes out towards the slot, kick towards the front, still battling for it, looking loose. And it comes out to Tyler Granelli, Knights forward, curling towards center. Off the wall, wanted Lemza, it's going to be icing. And 12:26 remaining in the third frame. Just going to take a look at the shots on goal here so far. And this period, Friars have already added 3. Knights haven't found the net so far this period. Tommy Azaridi with possession off the draw. KPC pressing, looking up ice. High sticking and batting that one out of midair. Face-off comes all the way down.
That was almost a really clean breakout and clean opportunity for KPC there. Obstructed with the high stick, so face-off will come all the way. And one of the most important face-offs of the game, in my opinion, here.
Knights win it back. Shot from Sattler, misfired. Moving along the half wall. Trying to get to work here. Friars moving it up ice. Leon to Schendorf. Towards center. Breaks free. Shot. Blocked. Puck ends up with Leon. Moving it to the point. Mancini, quick look. Turned aside by Krauthammer. It's loose, jabbing for it. Puck is pitchforked out of the zone, trickles all the way down. That's icing. And Friars now have 40 shots on goal here.
Really trying to pour it on, but KPC's got a dog in net. Jason Krauthammer. Very consistent, very solid.
And right now, face-off being one forward, shot off the board. Savalos recovers in neutral, but it rolls on him. Turnover, Prang with Kemley. Puck is bouncing, Catazone loves it out of there, and Sorrell now has to press. Maximus Hudzinski forcing a turnover. Brian Prang towards the slot. Shot from Walsh, he scores! The Knights find the back of the net, their first shot of the period. It's 3-2.
That's a big goal right there for KPC, getting on the board here in the third. Nice shot, bar down, letting it fly. It was Ryan Walsh. We'll get another look at our behind the net cam here. Settles down that bouncing puck and just fires it home. Big goal there for KPC.
Brian Prang picks up the assist. They both spent last year at the JV level with the Knights, and Walsh a big part of this team's future with here and back on the island next season. Knights now trail by 1. Krauthammer giving them a chance to claw their way back into this one. all game. Friars moving it D to D. O'Doherty shipping it in. Ryan first recollects, pivoting away from pressure. Moves it D to D. Pitched out. That's going to go all the way down. We get a whistle for icing. Defensive zone draw. Knights win it forward. Poked away, Azariti carrying to the outside shot. Kicked out and battle along the wall. First has it. Comes out in the corner. To the front shot. And they score. Lewis Cataldo IV answers the bell. It's 4-2.
Great puck movement there from the Friars. We'll take a look at the behind the nets, and that one just beats Krauthammer over the shoulder. Wasn't expecting the pass out front, and the Friars extend their lead back to 2.
Monteleone picks up his second assist. He's had a strong game that entire Friars first line. Really firing on all cylinders, but right now, Knights with possession. Tyler Granelli on the cycle to Jesse Lemza, and to the point. Handoff along the wall. Shot towards the net is gloved by Olmstead.
That was an excellent response right there, Jack. You give up that goal, that made it 3-2, but you come right back down just a few minutes later, get your 2-goal lead back.
Jack Mancini battling with Tyler Granelli. Puck is sent out in front. Granelli back towards the slot. It's deflected. Ryan Leone to James Aspromonte. Ahead for James Schendorf. Friars enter. Fired across, but just past Leone, so puck leaves the zone. Jack Mancini spinning away from pressure. Backhands it back in. Knights go D to D. Pass skips the stick of Richardson. Fluttered on by, and now James Schendorf trying to settle it. Friars battling. James Aspromonte tied up. Schendorf enters the fray, and both teams sparring for it. Knights come away with it. Coyle reversing to the weak side. Jack Mancini pinching in. And now on the chase. Friars defenseman comes away with it beneath the goal line. Has it poked away, and now KPC gets to clear. They don't have clear possession. Granelli rescue it, trying to settle that issue. Carrying it into the corner. On the cycle to Lemza. Back to Granelli. And Friars force a turnover. Mancini ahead. Aspromonte with it. And now Knights looking to reset. Lemza kept to the outside by Mancini. And now Sorrell pushing. Enters. The outside shot. Over the net. Remains in play. On the cycle. Gerard Nealon pressing other side. And Commack Terry lost his stick. Ryan Walsh tried to take advantage. Good positional play from the Friars defender, and puck leaves the zone. Looks like the Friars will make a change for Commack Terry as that puck goes down. It'll be Brody O'Doherty heading out. Right now, Brian Prang. Billy is his older brother. Graduated last year. Shouldn't have had that slip up, so my apologies. And now Zach Sorrell up ahead. Gerard Nealon firing that shot. Brody O'Doherty off the wall. Ronnie Kemley pressuring on the forecheck. Still battling along the wall. Puck comes out of his own. Daniel Savalos collects. Friars regrouping. O'Doherty ladles that one in. Just past the midway mark here in the third and potentially final frame of play. Tommy Lazaretti tied up. Knights can't come away with a whistle here.
Hooking penalty coming.
Going against Monteleone, the captain.
Tripping, I should say. Thought it was a hook, but it's a trip. And big opportunity for KPC here. Still a lot of time left on the clock. Just down by 2, and a power play goal could absolutely turn the tide here, Jack.
And right now the face-off in the defensive zone, and Zach Sorrell ends up muscling that one out of his zone on the backhand. Gerard Nealon for checking, and Knights managed to re-enter, pulling up now. Pass to the point, walking the line. Fires, shot redirected, but Olmsnyder with the stop. Face off, one back. Knights have possession. Friars force a turnover, send it all the way down. And on the forecheck, it's Aspromonte winning the race against Jesse Lemza. Knights forward comes away with it. Lead pass to Ryan Walsh. Curling away from pressure, hands it off. Comes to the point. Back end shot. It goes just wide of Olmsnyder's cage. Out to the point. Turnover forced by Aspromonte. He fires it down. Cataldo the fourth with pressure. He battles with Ranelli. Lord Nealon racing after Cataldo on the back check. Puck comes out of play. .551 remaining in the period. 38 on the power play. Travis, what do the Knights need to do to find the back of the net here?
Like I always say, they got to win this face-off. That'll be a huge start. But really just, they got to start getting more pucks at the net here as time continues to dwindle.
First has it. Shot from Hudzinski. Redirected just wide. John Coyle to the point. Pass. Shot. Redirected, and not sure how Olmsnyder got that one, in all honesty.
Looked like the puck rolled at the last second there. As we're trying to get that one-timer off, I believe it was Ryan First who was on that left flank.
And the draw ends up being initially controlled by the Friars. Stefan Hudzinski trying to force a turnover. Brian Prang to the half wall. To the point. Cross. Looking shot is blocked. Coyle collects. Now Hudzinski in the corner. Power play is over. Knights have possession. Ryan First curling away from pressure. Walking in. Looking for a pass. Can't find it. Ends up moving to the point. D-to-D shot is deflected off the skate of Rocca. Monteleone banking it out of the zone. Icing waved off as it trickles past the stick of Hudzinski, who tried to bat it down. Coyle tried to slip through. Poked away. Knights sending it towards the slot. No one home. Ryan Leone will carry it. Chips it in. Gets to work on the chase. And a whistle here, and
Ever seen another penalty here, Jack?
yeah, and it looks like it's going to be Maximus Hudzinski, and 2-minute minor.
play coming up here for the Friars.
Louis Catala, the fourth in the dot. One back, Monteleone walks in, shot is blocked, loose in the slot. KPC looking for a clear. They get it, but Commack Terry re-entering. Pass, shot, saved by Krauthammer. Pitched out of the zone, all the way down. Olm Snyder elects to leave it for Catalo. Makes a pass across to Monteleone. Poked away, chance for Granelli. Shot, save! Olm Snyder, he sets it down, play will continue. The beautiful glove save for the St. Anthony's netminder. Gerard Nealon now driving towards net. And ended up wheeling towards the outside, trying to make that pass in the slot, couldn't. Now KPC heading the other direction. Trying to slip through. Granelli, shot, blocked. Olm Snyder gets the cover, and two teams exchanging pleasantries. Monteleone takes a knee in his own crease, joined by Olm Snyder and
I think we might see a Friars penalty here.
Catala, the fourth, looks like he's heading to the box. We'll see what else, if anything, happens here.
I think it's just going to be Catalo here.
Well, there was 1:05 remaining on the penalty to Hudzinski.
Officials are just having a quick word. We'll wait to see what we get for an official ruling, but
yeah, there's Granelli heading to the box. He's going to be offsetting, if I had to guess, 2-minute minors. Play will remain at 5-on-4. So we already saw the Monteleone tripping call. Hudzinski got called for roughing. A slashing call going against KPC. This latest one against Tyler Granelli, and then the Friars penalty against Louis Catala, the fourth. It'll be a 2-minute minor, I believe, again offsetting.
Probably a rough against Catalo.
Yep, rough.
For the extra stuff.
Ryan Walsh sending towards the front of Chance. Springing Shendorf lost the handle on a potential breakaway, a tough break for him, and now a chance for the Knights heading the other way. Tommy Azzariti reversing, carrying away from pressure, and now Shendorf trying to enter. Cohen ties him up, the senior defenseman for KPC. The Friars forcing a turnover. It was the sophomore Tommy Azzariti. Flipped around the wall, comes out of the zone. O'Doherty with it. Jack Mancini enters to the outside, spinning away, sends his man flying, broken ankle, shot, and they score. Zach Sorrell with the snipe. It's 5-2 Friars, mirroring that semifinals victory for St. Anthony's over KPC.
And what a shot that was. Short side, right over the shoulder of Jason Krauthammer. Take another look at it. Good pass across, just sitting basically right at that face-off dot. Puts it home, and it's 5-2 St. Anthony's.
Brody O'Doherty and Jack Mancini picking up assists that time. Friars have 44 shots in the game, and Krauthammer's made 39 stops. Justinik sending it around. Knights sending it towards the front, kicked out. Kemley to the point. Richardson, shot is blocked. Joe Rocca looking for a clear. Comes towards the net. Monteleone tried to send it out. Shot on net. Olm Snyder makes another stop. His 17th save of the game.
That fifth goal, potentially the dagger here on KPC. Still some time here, but they got to start scoring quick. Olmschneider's been really solid for the Friars.
And Devin Curry's going to get the clear here. Tommy Azaridi racing after it. Back to Devin Curry. Shot. Turned aside. Rebound loose. Free. Second attempt. Not sure it got on net. Either way, Franco Justinek heading up ice, carrying it for the Knights. Moving cross. Shot attempt is blocked. Second attempt kicked out by Olmschneider. A solid stop for him. An off-angle shot off the back of the net. Coyle against Catazone. Zach Sorrell carrying it across center. And looking for it. Catazone pressuring. And 1:12 remaining. Friars forcing a turnover. Sorrell enters. Separated from the puck. Knights will recover. And it looks like Gerard Milan's going to come away with this one. Poked away. Ryan Walsh with possession. Looking up ice. Enters. Comes in. Shot. Turned aside by Olmschneider.
Nice mitts from Walsh there.
He's a really strong player. And Gerard Milan enters. Gets knocked off the puck. 35 seconds remaining. And as it stands, the Knights won the first 2 games of the season series. The Friars just won in the regular season, but then a playoff victory in the semifinals, and they're going to come away with the victory here in Saugerties. They're going to punch their ticket to the semifinals. They're the 3rd team to do so. The other 2, the East Islip Chiefs and the Smithtown Hauppauge Bulls, are coming up next.
And just letting the clock wind down here. Big win for the St. Anthony's Friars. So they're going to move to 2-0 and to the top of the Division II pool. 1 game left on the docket for them today at 6 p.m. versus Shenango Forks. And Jack, we're looking at the Division II standings right now. Saugerties 1-1, Shenango Forks 1-1, St. Anthony's now 2-0. And KPC 0-2, so really big games happening at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock. As if Saugerties can take down KPC, that's going to really set them up in a good spot for the potential to advance to tomorrow's semifinal. They'll have to wait and see what happens, obviously, at 6 with Shenango Forks and St. Anthony's, but those 2 games are extremely critical and will help determine who's going to be the 4th team we see slide into that semifinal tomorrow morning.
Well, it'll be interesting to see. But coming up next, East Islip versus Smithtown Hauppauge on the Long Island Sports Network, Game 3. And don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.